My name is Aaron Jones, and I'm the president and CEO of IPS Global Aviation. IPS is a company that truly cares. We put our heart and soul into this organization. We operate 24 hours a day.
Surf into summer celebrations with a wave of unforgettable gifts from Crown Jewels & Coin. For graduations, marriage proposals, and this season's tide of occasions, we have the lowest price on pre-owned Rolex watches and fine jewelry. Design your own wedding ring from the state's only Bellagio selection and choose from diamond jewelry starting at $299. Easy financing available. Catch the brightest rays and capture shining moments with a heartfelt gift from Crown Jewels & Coin. For all you treasure, San Mateo, north of Candelaria.
What's up, everybody? How you doing, my Creative Kill fam? And welcome back to Creative Kill. My name is John.
And I'm Ben.
And today we are on episode 14, man. This is crazy. Yeah. It's like they're coming in hot. You know what I'm saying? It's like today's episode is really cool. I did it with Charlotte. Yes, and you know about this. This is insane. This is so crazy.
I'm not gonna lie,
I was super it was our first, like, I talk about like talk shows, like animal experts and stuff. So we had on Melissa Mariner, and she's from, and I'm going to get, again, I don't want to butcher the names because I'm the butcherer of names, but it's Melissa Mariner, and she was with Spooderhood Spiders, or it's Spooderhood, or I think I want to tell you, Melissa, we're going to plug your stuff on here on the show. But anyway, she raises jumping spiders and tarantulas. And so we had her on the show. I wanted Charlotte, my daughter. If you guys don't know, episode 13, we introduced her to you with Kat Podrell. That's my daughter, Charlie, and she was on the show with us for the Friday the 13th episode.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hey, Charlotte. How you doing? She's going to be there tonight for Carlos's episode. So we're shooting another episode tonight with Carlos Duran, episode 16. So we're super excited about that. But I got to tell you, this was an interesting, like, it almost piqued my interest, like Russell. Okay. Right? It was like,
you can see that.
We're trying to find these guests, and I'm just going to plug this real quick. If you guys are watching this episode, if you are like an eclectic person that have something to do with true crime, horror, whatever, some kind of service provider, whatever. So like Melissa, she raises, sells, and deals in spiders. And I had never, dude, I'd never heard, like, I didn't even know that was a thing. You know what I mean? I knew exotic pets were a thing.
Right,
but, and I've seen tarantulas in pet stores when I was younger.
Exactly. They got to come from someplace. But
Man. No, but I don't mind spiders. They don't bother me. But when you watch the interview, Ben, the whole time, she has a fucking spider on her.
Yeah, I noticed that. And I'm thinking, we kind of touched base on this a few episodes back. I have arachnophobia. I saw that movie way too young, and
arachnophobia.
Shout out arachnophobia.
Yeah.
So I noticed that
movie scared the shit out of me,
dude. To this day, I'm still afraid to put my hand in popcorn.
I know.
You know what I mean, to some degree.
Maybe we need to bring Melissa back for an arachnophobia episode. Like we'll talk arachnophobia.
Okay. Right.
Melissa, what do you think? Would you like to do that with us? I hope you see this episode, and I know you're gonna watch it. So we'll talk to you about that. That would be really cool.
Wink, wink.
I kind of made this little joke earlier. I got to tell you to Wolf over. We all spent 4th of July together. We posted a picture. It was our Creative Kill fan. It was a lot of fun, man.
What? Good time.
And I told him, you know, what'd be kind of funny is to do a reunion show at some point, and bring on our first like our best and first of our big guests, you know, and maybe even do a big Zoom or something like that.
Heck yeah.
Just to recap. I don't know. I've got that in the works, guys. My mad scientist brain is going, just like the rest of the shit we do here. But first, let's plug our sponsors. Okay, so Ben, you want to start us off real quick, guys?
To start us off, guys, IPS Global, IPS all day. Love you guys. You guys are always all teched up. I love how you're outfitted. Very professional.
Yeah, man.
Very pro fresh.
They're guys. They are one of our main sponsors, Aaron and them, and it's we plug them. Their commercials at the beginning of our every episode we do, and Aaron has the best security company that I've seen in a long time. That's here in Albuquerque, and
thank you for what you guys do here in Albuquerque. It is definitely much needed right now.
Right on.
Moving on here, we got New Games Plus and Gaming Center. Love you guys as well.
New Games Plus is cool. I can't wait to do that episode there. That's gonna be fun. We touched on it the last episode with Morley's about what we're gonna do there. They've got that retro living room. And we're gonna do he's got one of his employees who loves horror, so he's gonna break down some horror video games for us.
Heck yeah, that works, man. That works. And Duke City Toys. Love what you guys do as well.
Dude,
man.
I gotta plug them just a second. So Leo Martinez, Duke City Toys, they invited us. Me and Charlotte went. You saw the reels on the thing, but we went to the Duke City Comic Con. That was right after me and you saw Jamie Kennedy. By the way, Jamie, you were cool. Dude, I want to also plug Ray Hurd. Ray, he's a voice actor. Ray, if you see this, just to let you know, thank you so much. We'll be in touch with you. Ray's going to be probably part of our film. He's going to be part of the Creative Kill family. But anyway, the con was pretty good. We want to thank Leo for giving us the passes.
No, thank you, Leo. Appreciate that. And also Crown Jewelers and Coin, guys. We love these guys. They have created some very, very cool stuff.
They gave us the silver bullet.
The literal silver bullet. Not a bullet that actually can be chambered into a real gun, guys, just so you know. It's more of a jewelry collector's kind of item.
I said it's kind of like a little paperweight, or whatever. Like, but it's all silver. It's real. I mean, it would kill a werewolf if it needed to.
Right?
But you'd have to like throw it at it.
Exactly. And last but not least, Boutique Buds. Guys, love you guys so much. Appreciate y'all as well.
Yeah, and then so I'm going to jump into some new sponsors, and we announced them on episode 12, but these are our new sponsors that kind of come in. So we have, the first is Cage Photo. We want to thank Carl Hordovich. I butcher his name every single time, and he's one of my best friends. So we're just going to call him Carl. So Carl's one of our producers on our show, but he threw in a sponsorship, and he wants everybody to know he does real estate photography.
Great photographer.
Yeah, he shoots all of our stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he does headshots. He does real estate photography. He does landscape. He does anything. Drone work. Fucking Carl can do it all.
Yeah.
He's like this mastermind of, that's the reason why we steal his
man.
Yeah, we steal his brain for our stuff. Like him and Brian Taylor both. They're they're our fucking gurus of vision. You know, I tell them something and they make it happen.
Right.
So anyway, thanks, Carl. The second one is really fun. It's going to be Cali Burrito. Thank you, Cali Burrito. We can't wait to eat that at your spot. That's going to be really neat. We've got Heights Lock and Key, or HSI. They're integrated security, and they do safes and doors, locks, stuff like that. It's not really IPS's thing. They kind of both mix in the camera and alarm game, but at the same time, HSI is strictly just integrated systems. So, and if you don't know integrated systems, guys, that's my security talk. I'm so sorry. I'll dumb it down a little bit, but that's doors and locks. That's access control, which is like the card swipers, for corporate buildings and stuff like that. And then they do safes. I was telling you earlier, I'd love to have Mark on the show because he's like the best safe cracker I've ever met in my life.
If we need him for our Ocean's 11, we're gonna
know. Ocean's 11 Creative Kill. Anyway, Albuquerque. We're gonna go do something. I don't know.
Break into a green chili vault, maybe. I don't know.
A green chili vault. That's funny. Yeah, we're going in so we can have diarrhea.
Yeah, exactly.
No, just kidding. The problem, I love green chili, but my problem, you know what? We should reach out to Hatch, because one of my problems with green chili is that I love it so much, but I have what's called diverticulitis. I don't know if you know what that is. It's like an intestinal disease. And man, it tears me up. But it's like, when you punish yourself, you just keep doing it.
Yeah.
That's me.
There's a lot of
I just keep doing it.
A lot of that with chili.
Yeah.
It's so hot, but you keep eating it.
Well, that's back to Cali Burrito. It's like, I love anything spicy, not too spicy to where it takes the flavor out of everything, but I do like a good spiciness just to my, to a burger or to a burrito
nothing
or
to blow out your palate, but at the same time,
blow out your asshole.
I mean,
just kidding.
I was gonna say.
Anyway, all right. So then our next one is going to be, it's going to be the Achievement Gallery. That's Melanie over at Achievement Gallery. She does all of our promotional items. She does our t-shirts and she does promotional items for huge businesses here in town. And she can do it anywhere, guys. So this is a global audience. Hit up Achievement Gallery. Go to their website. Make an order. They can take care of your stuff. Melanie and her people over there are so professional. Daniel's like their big sales rep. I've talked to him a couple times. Him and Wolf are collabing on this t-shirt that we're doing for the Albuquerque show for the 13th. We're really excited about that. Then we have our lawyer. We've got a new lawyer, guys. He's actually coming on the show. His name is Adam Oki. He is the black belt attorney. Hey,
Right.
Adam.
Judo chop.
Yeah, judo chop. No, Adam actually was the MMA fighter in real life.
Right,
yeah,
right,
so
right.
this is what I like to. That's his cool marketing. His cool marketing scheme or his gimmick. He does the black belt attorney, but he was a real fucking fighter, guys. This guy's a tough guy. Yeah. And when I say that, because I'm not a tough guy, I mean, we all look at Ben and we look at me. Okay, who's the fucking tough guy? No, anyway.
Adam probably still take me out.
Yeah, he probably can.
I just like to lift weights, pick them up, put it down.
Pick them up, put them down.
But
I love Adam because he also helps people that can't help. I mean, that he really does. It's criminal cases, civil cases, accident injury, stuff like that. For people that need an attorney it's like being repped by one of these big firms, but Adam gives it a personal touch.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And he takes care of his customers. He takes care of his clients. Yeah. He's taking care of us. Thank you, Adam. We love you, Adam Oki.
Most definitely appreciate you, sir.
He's coming on the show. I think it's going to be episode 17 or 18. I think he's coming on.
Heck yeah.
Because I want to talk about all of MMA. And he's got some fucking crazy stories.
I bet, man.
Well, him and I kind of have the same past history. We ran with the same kind of crowd here in Albuquerque. Okay. And he's friends with Dizzy too. Same thing. Cool. It's kind of like guys, we were all kind of screw ups back in the day, and now we're trying to be productive members of society.
Trying.
Okay, and then our next one is going to be High Chroma Tattoo. It's tattoo shop here in Albuquerque. Super clean, super great. Aldo and Chelsea over there. I met with them this weekend. They were awesome. They signed on with us. They're going to be our exclusive tattoo place, guys. So we know horror and tattoo. They go hand in fucking hand, right?
Yeah.
So if you're in Albuquerque and you want a kick-ass horror tattoo, go to fucking High Chroma, dude.
Cool.
And then their place, I can't wait. We're going to do a live show there too, because I think that's where I may be getting the Toxic tattoo.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you guys know we're helping promote the new Toxic Avenger movie.
Yep.
That comes out August the 29th. We'll put some stuff up here, right here by it. But what's really fun about that is that I've told Cineverse and Bloody Disgusting and all of them that I'm going to show the tattoo. I'm going to get it probably because I'm going to finish this sleeve right here. I've got a little bit going right here that Stephanie did in Dallas for me. I love you, Stephanie and Indella. And then they're going to add on. And then I'm going to probably put that little mop right here. Yeah. I don't know yet. We're playing with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, you give us this, I'll do something radical. Well, look what's happening to you next week, dude.
It's also true.
We've got Chelsea Dobson coming on from Power Slap.
Oh man,
good luck.
I know.
Anyway, well, we're gonna get to that next week, guys. But finally, our final sponsor on this, guys, is gonna be 3Coin. So Randy 3Coin, and 3Coin is a merchandise, but he's also a poker player. And Randy has supported us. Him and Tony over at Boutique Buds, they're buds. And so Tony told him about us, and then Tony reached out and said, Randy wants to be in a film. And I said, okay.
Right.
And he goes, what? And I said, I've got something. I really do. And if you see Randy, check his Instagram out. We'll tag it in the thing. But he's a very eclectic looking character and man. But he is such a sweetheart and such a great man. Thank you so much, Randy, for being a sponsor on this show. And I just want to tell you we love you. Okay, guys. So here we go. Today, we are going to be introducing Spooderhood Spiders Melissa Mariner. So Charlie and I did this interview, and this was something out of this world, dog. I just was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Because have you ever had let's just ask you right now. Have you ever had a scary spider story happen to you? Like anything?
Oh yeah.
You tell me. You want me to tell you mine, and then I'll tell you yours?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You want to go first?
On Cat's episode, I actually told my little spider story. It was when I was hallucinating about Predator walking into my room. But before that point, there's this daddy long legs looking spider, could have been something else, crawling up towards my face. And I have my blankets, my little like Winnie the Pooh bear blanket, like covering my face. I had to be about 5-6 years old. And granted, not the worst spider in the world or anything like that. No. It just
I used to
left
play with those things all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah, right? it just left an imprint on me.
Mine was a little bigger than that fucking daddy long leg. We lived in Colorado, and so we had this detached garage. And so my mom and I went out there to clean out the garage. Okay. You know, I'm like fucking 12 or whatever. And she goes, all I know is I was working on some shit. She had me pulling some stuff down, and she goes, do not move. And I was like, what? And I was sitting there, and she probably doesn't remember this, but there was this huge fucking tarantula on me, right? Oh, dude. Gosh. And I just kind of brushed it off. Yeah. And it hit the ground and ran off, you know. Oh, but it kind of traumatized me. And then we touched on it a little bit, but the movie Arachnophobia. Yeah. I think I look at arachnophobia like I look at Jaws. It's like that movie that fucking made everybody hate spiders. Exactly. Spiders. Yeah. You know, it's like Jaws. You don't want to get in the water.
No.
You know what I mean? But
put sharks on the map, really.
But Melissa changes the narrative, bro. Okay. She changes it because she explains in this interview about spiders and how docile they really are. And people, you know, it is Hollywood does that. We like to do that. We like to take something that's probably a little creepy looking and make it fucking horrifying. And she done that. She taught us everything we need to know about. What she does is she raises these they're Florida jumping spiders, and they look like they're about the size of a $50 in your hand. And they're so cute and so just like, dude, look at her video. I'm going to post a video after this for the intro, but she's got, she feeds one ice cream. She talks about it on the show about how it loves Dairy Queen.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that.
A fucking spider that loves Dairy Queen. And so we had my daughter on this episode because it was our first animal expert. My daughter loves animals. She just did zoo camp. She was like, Daddy, I have to be there. And I said, you know what? I was like, let's give you a shot. You know, so she's here just for the summer. She's going to be, everybody, you're going to see her in and out of episodes. Right. But Charlie, we love you. And Melissa, I just want to tell you right now, this interview, I check it up to like the Russell Edwards kind of situation. Okay. And to all of our guests, we love you all, but we do have favorite episodes. I'm not gonna lie. Like Happy's episode. I love Happy's episode. You know,
shout out Happy.
Yeah, and then we've got a new episode coming up that we're gonna introduce after this. It was pretty fun too. But Melissa's was different because it takes something that everybody thought was super scary and it brings light to it. So check this out, guys. This is our episode. So we are on episode 14, Melissa Mariner, Spooderhood Spiders. And guess what, guys? She's got a fucking tarantula on her for like the first 20 minutes of the interview. And then she brings the other spider. But this tarantula, she's just like doing this. Yeah. And it's crawling all over her and shit. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Yeah. But guys, I know, right? It does make the hair kind of stand up on your arms. But there's a lot of urban legends that she debunks and all this stuff about spiders. But everybody at Creative Kill, here we go. This is going to be Melissa Mariner, the spider expert. Everybody, I hope you enjoy.
Please enjoy. Oh, yeah.
What's up, everybody? This is John with Creative Kill Productions and Creative Kill Live. And today we are so excited to have on Melissa Mariner. Is that correct, Melissa?
That is correct.
I tell everybody the only slasher thing I really do in real life is butcher people's names.
This is a reminder.
So
Alexa, stop.
Sorry. It's totally fine. So today, guys, I'm your host, John Roberts, and I'm with my other co-host today, Charlotte. And Charlotte is my daughter, and we are super excited to have on Melissa. Melissa has Spooderhood Spiders. Is that correct, Melissa?
Spooderhood Spiders.
What is that?
Spooderhood
Spiders. Okay, I know. Look at her. She's got a spider out there right now. That's a tarantula. So Melissa, can you tell the audience where you're from, first of all? Just kind of let everybody know.
I am originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but I am now in the suburbs of Philadelphia.
Oh, nice. How's Philly doing out there? How you guys doing?
Philly's Philly.
Philly's Philly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great growing up in the city, but I'm happy to be in the suburbs now.
Oh, I bet. Do you know where Lancaster, Pennsylvania is?
Yeah, it's
Is that
about
far from you?
about an hour and a half from where I am now.
Okay, right on. Well, we have family in West Virginia. So,
Okay.
yeah. So
My best friend lives in West Virginia.
That part of the world that's where my father's side's from. And so we just
Okay.
love it back there. But so, Melissa, tell us a little bit, just real quick, touch on your spiders. How did you get started doing this? I mean,
Oh God, since I was old enough to walk, I've been playing with the creepy crawlies.
really?
Yeah, I mean, in Philly, I mean, you'd pretty much do. I mean, I grew up in the 80s. I'm dating myself, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was an 80s kid. So I grew up when I was little playing out front on our Philly, it was a row home block. And we all used to play outside all the time, riding bikes, playing with, catching fireflies, things like that. And
Yeah.
we had like this rock garden. And every time you would pull over the rocks, you'd find like the little isopods, the little roly-polies, and, all sorts of jumping spiders. And I've just been fascinated with them ever since I can remember.
That's crazy. That's so.
Yeah.
And then you just got into, so let me just ask, do you sell these spiders? Is this
I do, yeah. I
Goodness.
breed and sell. Yeah, not the tarantulas, just the jumping spiders.
That's the jumping spiders. Okay, we'll
Mhm.
get into that more here in a minute. Well, Melissa, we like to ask everybody first we call it our big three questions. So the first one is from me, and Charlotte will give you the second one. Do you remember your question?
Yeah.
Dylan? Okay. We always like to ask our guests, what's your favorite horror film?
That's an easy one. Halloween. It's a classic. I know it's probably set all the original Halloween.
Yeah, no, for
The
sure.
original Halloween, for sure.
My business partner, that's his.
It's my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Loves
also
Halloween.
I was thinking too.
That's
Like have you seen the movie The Platform?
Yes, I have. I have seen that.
Good one.
That's a good
That one I like too a lot. It made me think a lot.
All right, you want to ask me the
Yeah.
second question?
What's your favorite supervillain in the movie?
Well, I think that's gonna have to go with Michael Myers. My friends used to tease me about Michael Myers. Like in college, it's the music for me. It terrifies me.
The music?
It's
Yeah.
great. It's a great soundtrack. And my friends in college would call me up in the middle of the night and I'd be half asleep answering, and all I would hear is the Halloween music, and then I wouldn't be able to go back to sleep for like 2 hours.
Oh,
They used to taunt me all the time.
that's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
And so then the third question we ask is, do you have any like horror movie that's, I mean, obviously Halloween, but that's like really messed you up, like really stuck with
Yes.
you? I call it live rent free in your head,
The Ring.
The Ring.
The Ring scared the crap out of me. So I was like, what? When did it come out? 98?
Yeah, it was late 90s, like early 2000s, late 90s, right around there.
Yeah. So I was like in my late teens, and I remember seeing it in the movie theater, and I came home that night, and I remember it being like one of the very first films that had like, I don't know what they call that effect, where it's like she's there and then all of a sudden she's right in front of you.
Right.
I don't know what that effect's called, but it
Well,
freaked me out.
Yeah, they kind of use that. It's like almost like a stop motion thing, but it's
Yes. Yes.
No, it's
And
really
that freaked me out. I slept with my TV unplugged that night.
We have one of our hosts. She's taking a little hiatus, but we dressed her up as the girl from The Ring because she's got this long black hair.
Yeah.
With Tori. Yeah, Tori, and she looks fantastic. We did a little short with her.
That's awesome. I do a lot of photography too. I
Yeah,
used to do a Halloween photography every year, and one of the shots was The Ring
that's
of her crawling out of the TV. Yeah.
fantastic. By the way, I just got a compliment right now. I love your little purple hair.
Oh, thanks.
Is purple your favorite color?
It is.
Me too.
It is. Is it?
It's purple.
Great
Yes, it
taste.
does.
Yep.
Well-
My favorite color.
Well, let's dive a little bit into these spiders, or a lot bit. Okay, so you kind of gave us the history of you playing with creepy crawlies, but then how did the whole business end of this thing start and you get going?
I never really thought of having them. So I would always just catch and release, play with them, catch and release, whatever. And then I guess it was around when COVID started. I looked more into it, and it was right before COVID, I believe. And I looked more into it, and I saw that people were actually keeping jumping spiders as pets. Like I knew about tarantulas, and I have tarantulas and everything, but keeping them as pets, I didn't know. And I always played with the local ones, which don't get as big as like the ones, say, in Florida. Like the most common species to keep it's called regal jumping spider. And they're the biggest jumping spiders in the US. And I didn't know that you could keep them as pets. They're from Florida. So I saw a breeder that was near me. I went and I adopted my first two, and that was it. That was it.
They seem so on, and then we're going to show some clips of your videos during this.
Oh, cool.
But some of them seem a little domesticated, like you've got them trained.
Yeah, you can't really train them.
I know not train them, but
yeah. So they're very familiar. So all the ones that you see now, 90% of them I have raised since they were hatched, and they're like lineages now, like 6-7 generations in. So they know me the second they come out of that nest, so to speak, and they do recognize faces. They can't hear, but they can feel like vibrational hearing. So all the little hairs on their body, they all take in those vibrations. So I think like they can obviously discern like a really bad vibration from a light and airy vibration and things like that. So they kind of pick up on the mood in the situation. She's sleeping.
Oh yeah. How many do you got in total?
How many spiders?
You know, I was thinking about that. I was like, should I count before I go on?
Oh no, just ballpark it for us. It's fun.
So my own personal, without including tarantulas and without including velvet spiders, probably around 300 to 400.
Wow. Can you believe that, Jar?
With all the babies, probably close to 2,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, they're all kept together. They're really tiny.
Right. So do you have do you have like an area in your home and you keep them all? Or
I have
a business that you go to, or you walk? No. Okay.
No, I have a separate room that has like, it's an extra bedroom.
Okay.
That has most of them in there. And then I have like all my favorites out in the living room.
Wow. Has any of them ever escaped?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they always come back.
Oh, do they?
So it's kind of like a dog. Kind of like a little one, and they
8-legged dog. Yeah.
Oh yeah. What do you feed the spiders?
Live feeder insects.
Listen, Jordan. What'd you say again? Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
Live feeder bugs.
Feeder bugs. So what are those?
So my tarantulas will eat crickets. I'm gonna actually put her away. She's getting stressed out.
That's fine. That was cool. Cool to do that for us. We were so
yeah. She's awesome. That's Lecter.
Lecter?
Ooh, Lecter.
You want to hear what's funny? Is like after Hannibal Lecter, right?
Yeah, and her sister Starling.
Oh my gosh, we're interviewing Brooke Smith tomorrow.
No way.
For the Lands. So she's going to be, her interviews following yours.
Yeah, I have a Lecter. I have a Buffalo Bill. I have Starling. I did have a Clarice and a Lammy.
Wow.
Just after Lamb. Yeah.
I'm a fan of Silence of the Lambs.
I love that movie. That's probably up there too.
Favorite movies. Yeah. Really,
it's a classic.
About Brooke. Yeah, it was pretty cool because we've tried. We got to get a little larger to get the bigger actors. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, you'll get there.
We'll get there at one point in time. So what kind of market is the spider market? I mean, like.
It's gotten a lot big. So from when I started in early 2020, I think it was, breeding, there was only a handful of us breeding and selling. And now, like everywhere you look, there's jumping spider breeders all over the place.
Okay.
But I mean, it's a pretty big market. Like every week I ship out and I do expos, and there's some times where I have so many spiders and they'll sell out within like 2 weeks. And then I'm like, sorry guys, you have to wait a couple more weeks. I don't have any available that are ready yet.
Wow.
And then there's other times that, I can't ship because it's hot. So I get like, a collection of them, and then they all sell out again. And
so you're not, we follow you a lot now because she loves watching your videos. She loves
They're fun.
Yeah. But I watch these. So they like pack them in. What do they pack? They pack them in like little cotton balls, or like what do they do? Do I just ship them?
So it's different shipping jumping spiders versus tarantulas. So tarantulas, you want to pack them so where they can't really move because they can easily get injured during transport. But for jumpers, I have one right here. A 4-ounce deli cup.
Okay.
So I just put like a damp cotton round on the bottom. I line it with paper towels, and there's a pipe cleaner in there for them to climb on. And then I shut it with more paper towels, and they go like that.
Oh, fantastic. What is the ballpark on a jumping spider? I mean, do you mind me asking that?
No, I don't mind at all. A Regius, I sell them for a little bit cheaper than some people. I sell them for 50, but some people sell them for like 75. It's ridiculous.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a little pricey for something that only lives 2 years, 2.5 if you're lucky.
Right.
So I like to keep it low.
That's what my next question. What is the average lifespan of a jumping spider?
With taking really good care of them, not overfeeding and things like that. About 1.5 to 2.5.
Okay. What about tarantulas?
Oh God, I have one that's 13 years old right now.
Yeah, I sound like Owen Wilson.
They can live. The females can live anywhere from like 15 to 25 years, and the males usually they don't live very long after maturity, like 6 months to like a year and a half if you're lucky. So with them, depending on the species, between like 4 to 6 years.
That's cool. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a tarantula expert, so I could be wrong.
I'm not spider phobic. They don't bother me like they bother some people. Like there's people that are like, oh my gosh, I can't play with it, a little bit. Do you like spiders, Charlie?
Yeah, I like reptiles.
She likes reptiles.
I have 3 panther chameleons.
Oh.
You know what? Sometimes that I want and I don't want. It's probably a snake.
She's been wanting they call it, what kind of python was it? A banana. It's the one that Britney Spears. That's what I tell.
Oh yeah.
It looks like an albino kind of snake.
Because I had a favor of that snake for a very long time because I didn't even know that Britney Spears.
Did you?
Is that her snake? I doubt it.
I doubt it. No, it's probably a trainer.
I highly doubt it.
That's if you were venomous.
Oh, are they like venomous or not venomous?
So all tarantulas and spiders are venomous. It's just the jumping spiders aren't medically significant. If you got bit by one, they're not medically significant to people. So you're not going to get sick. It's just going to feel like maybe a little bee sting, and it might itch or burn for like a few minutes, and that's really it.
And then the tarantulas, though, have you ever had a tarantula bite you?
Not a tarantula.
No, they're really docile, aren't they?
I don't really handle many of mine.
Stop.
So I have like 25, I want to say, tarantulas. And there's New World and there's Old World. The New World tarantulas are from like Mexico and South America and things like that. They don't have medically significant venom to humans, but they do have, it's called urticating hairs. So they can kick hairs at you, and it can be like little barbs, and it can be really irritating.
Oh, you get like an allergic reaction.
You can.
That happened to one of my friends. Yeah. And he stressed it out what he did with it.
Yeah, it's like a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
So I was going to actually I have a tarantula sitting next to me. His name is Chocolate, and he's my most docile tarantula. And I was going to bring him out, but he was being a little pissy, and he kicked hairs at me. So we left him be. So we took out Lecter instead.
That's fantastic. Yeah. So we talked jumping spiders. What are the tarantulas? Do you deal with the tarantulas? Do you sell them?
I don't.
Okay.
I do not yet anyway. I don't have the room. I have so many jumping spiders, and I'm so busy with that. And I also, have a photography business, and I have a dog boarding business. I'm just so busy all the time that I just don't have time to add one more thing to my plate.
Right.
Yeah.
You're a busy lady.
Yeah.
That's cool. So I saw you have some that are different colors, the tarantulas. You have a blue one?
I do.
He's blue. What kind of tarantula is that?
It's the same as Lecter. It's just a baby. So when they're babies, they're bright blue.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Caribbean. They're called Caribbean versicolor. Antilles pink toe tarantula.
Wow, that's. Yeah. I'm learning so much about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you how many? I'm so sorry. I always forget. How many tarantulas did you say you had?
About 24 or 25.
Okay.
Around there.
Are you able to put them in like a tank together, or do they have to be? Oh, okay, that's what I was asking.
No, there are a couple species that can be communal, but not any that I have.
Okay. Now you want to ask her about the ice cream one?
Hold on. But first, can some be silly? Can some be really silly?
Yeah, she wants to play around.
The jumping spiders?
any of them.
I was gonna take Boop out here, but she's now in her hammock. Let's see if she'll come out. Yeah, they're all really silly. I have some that just are ridiculous. They are very playful. They don't play with each other because they will eat one another.
They eat each other, yeah.
Yeah, they will not play nicely when they're babies. Like I just posted a couple of videos tonight of babies out together. Come on, Boop. There she is.
Oh, here you go.
Come here. So this is Boop. I mean, it's probably going to be hard to see.
Well, no. We see her. She's fast.
What is she?
Oh, that's a jumping spider.
Oh my god.
She's actually pretty big.
She's huge.
I thought they were smaller than
Me
that.
too.
She's about quarter size.
Oh my god, I still have to flip around.
Do they bite?
Yes. Can they bite? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, do they bite? Like, are they aggressive? They don't seem aggressive at all.
No, they're really, really social. She's watching you right now.
Oh my god.
Hi. What's up, buddy? Oh, that's fantastic. That's crazy. Oh, look at her. This is so cool. Charlie, I think we need to get a jumping spider. We're gonna go. No, I'm joking.
No.
Well, you gotta talk to
So easy to take care of.
talk to mom about that because mom's gonna probably say no. Yeah,
She will.
she will. Well, yeah, mom's afraid of spiders. Trust me.
She is.
I'm always the one that are picking him up and letting him go. And she's like, I just smash it. I'm like, no. But you know, so I gotta tell you, this isn't a spider story, but this is a scorpion story. So
Oh yeah.
I'll tell her the quick story, scorpion story. Yeah. So I work in television and film normally, right? And so
Go ahead.
we
You
were
go
on-
back in.
Yeah.
I was on this series. It's called Duster. It's actually out on HBO Max right now with Josh Holloway.
Okay.
And I also not only am an actor, I do what's called a stand-in, where you stand in for lighting and stuff for the actor.
Yeah.
Well, I was a utility, so they had me stand in for 9 different characters on the show. Oh no, I loved it because I got to be throughout the full production. Right, I got to work the whole thing.
Right.
I was standing in for a stunt driver. Just basically, you sit in the car while the lights come on, and then he gets in, drives it, does the stunt. Right. Well, it was out in the middle of the desert here, and so I had left my bag on the ground, I think, and something. So I went to bed that night. And I felt something on me that was longer than I ever felt in my life. And I swatted it, right?
Yeah, you did.
Hold on. Yeah, I know. She likes the story because I got hurt. No, I swatted down and then I looked on the ground. I couldn't see anything because it was in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So I kind of just, so I just kind of stopped. And then I went back to sleep. The very next night,
Oh no.
I had my headboard and I'm watching some show on television. And I do this number like this, and I feel whack, and I pull my arm out, and there's a scorpion like this big hanging from my arm, and Stinger's still inside of me. Yeah, and he falls, he hits against the ground. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. I was.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, but that's but he was big, he was scary. But I wouldn't have if I would have saw him, I would have put him in a cup and let him back outside.
Yeah. Well, he startled you, and
Yeah. It was and it stung, but I gotta tell you, it didn't hurt as bad as I thought it was gonna hurt. Like it felt like a bee sting, you know what I mean? And of course, I called my mom, told her, my mom freaking out. She's like, maybe you need to go to the hospital. I was like, I think we're okay.
We're good.
It's not blowing up. It's got a little bump, but if I start feeling bad, then we'll talk about
right.
I have a story.
Yeah, tell her real quick.
I have a story. So I live in Dallas, so this was kind of like a Dallas thing.
Yeah.
So there was a spider and my teacher's it's like a closet with prizes inside. And there was like a tiny spider, and one of my classmates tried to kill it, but I literally stopped. Because it
Oh,
wasn't
good.
harm.
It doesn't harm. They don't harm.
They just want to
anybody.
live their own life.
That's if you annoy them. So I basically, this was like, and then I got like a paper, so I just like
You got it on
Yeah.
the paper and
Got it
took it
paper
outside.
and took it outside.
Yep.
Because I didn't
That's what you
really.
gotta do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't do that. Like, that's what I tell her all the
reptiles. I'm like,
time. She's an eclectic child.
You would love, that's how I was. You would love the chameleons that I have. They're sleeping now. They go to bed at like 6 o'clock. Otherwise I'd take one out. But yeah, Darwin, Enzo, and Levi.
Nice. Well, you have a guinea pig.
I had guinea pigs growing up too.
Yeah. Oh no, did he? Okay, we'll talk about that.
He-
Later.
Uh-oh.
Don't tell us. Just put us live on air.
we gave him away because
Oh, you had to give him a new home.
Yeah.
Okay.
so we basically give it to my cousins.
Okay.
Which so he's still alive.
Yeah, he's still
Oh,
alive.
he's still
Oh my
alive.
gosh, I
Okay.
freaked out. I thought Bucky was dead.
That's what I thought was going
He
on.
changed his name. Avon Callan changed his name to Luke.
Luke.
Luca. I'm like, but Callan, one of my cousins, he's a young boy. He's 8 years old, and he said I could still call him Bucky because
There you go.
I would not remember.
Will always be Bucky to you.
So let me jump back into more of the spider thing. So is there like there's conventions, right? You do and stuff. Where do they just list those? Is there like the big show, like Vegas every year, or not? Just
It's every other month. I do one, and it's in Oaks, Pennsylvania. It's about an hour from me. It's a reptile expo, so there's snakes, there's frogs, there's amphibian, like all sorts of amphibians and reptiles and tarantulas.
We call that, I guess.
Yeah, exotic. It's called a reptile convention, but it's all like amphibians, reptiles, arachnids, things like that.
That's great.
All the good creepy crawlies.
Oh, I bet. And because I was just asking because I see like I used to have a friend that she showed cats, right? She was a cat.
Okay.
And she had show cats, and these cats were thousands of dollars. But they go to these giant conventions, and we went with her one time, and I gotta tell you, I had a really good time. And I would love to go to something like
They're so much fun.
when is the next one in Pennsylvania? Like
I have one actually July 19th
Oh, okay,
in
cool.
Oaks, in
Well,
Oaks,
let's chip into
Pennsylvania.
that sometime, Charlie. We have to go check that out because
They're so much fun.
yeah, she loves, like we said, she loves reptiles. She loves anything.
You would love the show.
creepy crawly things. That's her.
Mhm.
like basically like sometimes creepy stuff.
Good. That's the way
It's
to
like
be.
her dad, you know.
I love it.
Yeah. We were actually just talking earlier about she's going to do another interview with us too, and she's pretty excited. So she's
That's awesome.
getting her interview chops out. We did Comic-Con this weekend, and we got to interview some people, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was watching that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did really good.
Thank you.
Interviewing everyone.
Yeah.
He does wants to know what their favorite horror movie is.
What's your
Yep.
favorite horror movie?
That's right.
With the microphone.
That's right.
What's your favorite horror movie?
Halloween.
See, I told you Halloween. That's right.
Halloween. What's your favorite one?
So where do you order the egg? Do you order a spider and then breed it? How does that work? I mean, if you see something you really like something.
I have so many. Boop is trying to come out again. I have so many that I don't even really need to buy any. I have lineages for years right now. That I don't really need to buy any new ones, but of course, every expo I see really sad ones that are in cups, and a lot of people sell wild caught, and I just have a soft spot in my heart for the wild caughts because they're always like old ladies.
Oh, you say wild caught, so they go out and catch them in the wild and
Yeah, in Florida, yeah, they'll wild catch them in the thousands, and they'll sell wholesale to different vendors, and then they sell them in turn at expos and things like that, and they're just not very well taken care of.
yeah,
So
like that's a very humane, or I mean, you know what I mean? Like I guess you would say humane.
I don't like it. I mean, I get that you have to have wild caught to start with, and I don't care if people sell wild caught, but a lot of them aren't taking care of them before they sell them, put it that way. So
Yeah.
that part I don't agree with, obviously. And I make it like my mission. Every expo I go to, I rescue like the 3 most decrepit spiders. That's actually where Boop came from.
What's that? Is that
That's where Boop came from. The one I just had out.
so when you get a wild caught spider and it's depressed and you bring it home, could you change its attitude around? I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
fantastic. It's
When
like
I first
dog.
got Boop, she wouldn't even come near me, and now she's like literally right now begging to come back out.
oh,
But yeah, no, they were like really dehydrated, starving, like half dead, and she's doing great now. She had babies. She was already pregnant, gravid is what they call it.
How many when a spider has babies? How many babies?
Probably like
Have no one.
It varies. I mean, I've had some that have had like 3 babies, and my biggest clutch was 311.
311 babies?
Yeah, and they all don't make it. They all don't make it.
but I seen spiders.
Yeah, I've seen them where they
Yeah.
is it
It's like they
tarantulas
have-
where they lay on their mom, or that's wolf spiders?
That's wolf spider. Yeah, wolf spiders do that. Yeah,
Yeah, we have wolf spiders here. We have wolf spiders.
yeah, we have them here too. They get really big over there, don't they?
Yeah, they do. We get big.
You have tarantulas over there too.
Yeah, we don't see them as much as everybody would think being out here, Arizona. It's more in like I guess you would say Western New Mexico. And,
Okay.
like in Albuquerque, we're up in the mountains. Yes, they're here.
All right. Yeah.
On my shoulder, I came out of our storage room one day, and then we just kind of, I just brushed them on the ground.
Brush it off.
But it's funny because that was one of the times my mom was like, she was like, your shoulder. And I was like, oh, okay. And I just kind of went, boop, and he went on the ground and crawled off. He was in our garage,
Just wanted to say hi. He just wanted to
He was
say
just
hello.
saying hi. He was
Don't
moving.
kill them. They do nothing wrong to you.
Yeah,
They eat all the bad bugs.
So that's what I tried to tell the
pesky
kids
bugs.
too. I'm like,
Yeah.
spiders are actually really good because it
Really
kills
good.
them like crappy bugs,
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this, my dad who lives in West Virginia now, but we lived in Dallas. Charlotte and her mom lived in Dallas.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he comes here for the summer with me. But my dad would not let a single person kill a spider in our home. He was
that's
like,
awesome.
no. He was like,
Yeah.
he goes, you know how many mosquitoes we have in Texas? He goes, those things get raising on one of those.
That's true.
It is true.
That's true.
Yeah.
A ton. They will eat. All right, Boop. Come on.
That's like Boop wants to come back out, Charlie.
Come on, Boop.
Boop is easy to run
You're
up.
being a ham.
By the way, I gotta tell you, I love your tattoo right now. I'm
Oh, which one? Which one?
The Day of the is that the Day of the Dead on the right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
sick. You have a spider tattoo?
I do on my leg.
Oh, okay. You don't have to do it to us. I was just asking.
I do. I have Flower, which is actually my Instagram's name, Flower the Jumping Spider. She was my very first captive bred Regis. So I have her on me. She's sitting on a skull with a flower crown.
Do you have a favorite?
Do you have a favorite?
Right now, I mean, it varies because they don't have the longest lifespans. So right now I do. I have a couple favorites. It's I had a favorite spider. Her name was Evelyn, and she had 3 daughters, Eve, Amelia, and Evan, and they are my 3 favorites right now.
Fantastic. I have another question. Okay, because I'm gonna reference the video. I have it saved on my Instagram.
Mhm.
Like, were you feeding a spider real ice cream? That's what we
Yeah.
wanted to know.
I sure was.
Oh.
Yeah, that was my friend's spider
So we're
Regina.
allowed to eat ice cream?
I mean, they shouldn't have it as a part of. You have to go.
No, part of the diet. She's
You're,
just doing
you're
it.
driving me crazy. Yeah. So they have a sweet tooth, a sweet fang, a sweet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have a big sweet tooth.
Man, I mean, they don't find ice cream in the wild, but they do drink like nectar, honey, tree sap, things like that. They just like the sweetness. So when one is like sick or not doing well, or like, coming to the end of their life, a good boost for them is sugar water. So ice cream, I figured can't hurt. She was literally sitting, my friend was over. It was her spider. Her name is Regina. The spider's name is Regina. The friend is Tanya. But we were having Dairy Queen and her spider was out and just kind of looking at us like, almost begging, not really begging,
Hey,
just
guys.
like looking at us. So I put a little bit,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. So I have a spider she has a spider that is now addicted to Dairy Queen.
Really?
Yeah, that was real.
Blizzards like me.
Yep.
Oh, they're kind of good.
They are. Yeah, those are good. Sit down.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Anyway, I got to ask you the one big last question too.
Mhm.
Is do you? I don't know how to really phrase this.
I can taste it.
Well, so when I don't want to like they don't if you put them together they'll all eat each other, right? Like the spiders don't like other spiders.
They're solitary creatures.
Okay. And so in the wild, even if they see each other, they kill each other, right? Is that
A lot of times they'll run away, like they'll put a threat pose up and they'll run away, or they'll
is that when they
mate.
did this thing?
Yeah.
Like
So that could be a threat pose or it could be a mating dance.
But my foot's
So if it's like a threat pose, they'll bare their fangs and they'll put their arms up and they'll kind of go back and forth like that.
yeah.
If it's a mating dance, it's the males
That's what I was
doing
gonna
it.
ask. Is
Yeah,
that
the
the
mating
dance when they do this?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I thought that was like
Yeah.
something. That's what I thought was a defense mechanism when they're.
It can be, but you can see them like obviously I know which is which, but to like say like you or Charlotte, right?
Yeah.
Charlie. They could kind of look the same. So you want to look for the fangs. If the fangs are spread and they're just going slowly back and forth, like, hey, don't come near me, I'm so big and scary, that's a threat pose.
Yeah, that's because I love when I see your videos and they're like, boop, you know.
Yeah, that's the males. They're doing the mating dance at me.
How many eyes does a spider have?
She wants to know eyes. 8.
8.
Yep, I told you 8.
8. So
eyes.
this is actually a jumping spider's eye pattern.
Oh,
really?
The 4 in the front,
yeah.
and then they have 2 little ones on the side.
I didn't know that. They have 2 little eyes on the side of their head.
Yeah, if you look on my Instagram, I posted probably like last week, so you'd have to go through like 900 posts since then. But you can see it's a side view of one of them, and you can see the 2 little eyes.
Do you? I just got to ask you about your Instagram since we were. That's how we kind of met.
Yeah.
You do well on Instagram. I mean, are you monetized? And
Nope.
Not yet. No?
I refuse to do it. They want me to. I don't want to.
Oh, okay. You just
I just want to do my own thing. I don't want to have to worry about sponsors and
branding and all.
Yeah, I don't want to do any of that. I do it for fun. I do it because I love it. I don't want to get into any of that.
Same thing. I'm going to tell you this. I mean, I've got sponsors that we have local sponsors here in town that help us out, and I'll plug some right now. IPS Global Security, Duke City Toys, like all these guys who we work with. But I tell them, I'm like, we're not out. Like our social media is not for the money. Like,
yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I do it for the love of it. Like, yeah, great that it makes money and I sell things like that and I sell enclosures and all that and that makes me money. I don't need to do it with my social. Like my socials are my fun time. It's like my therapy. I post my videos and interacting with spiders. I don't want to have to be mandated to do this, that, or the other thing.
Same thing. And then I'll just say this. We had a host, and I'm not going to mention him by name right now, but he had to take a mental health break because he was a social media influencer.
Oh, no.
He stopped. He was like, it just got too much, you know?
Yeah.
He goes, the pressure and everything, you know, and you constantly have to keep up these things going on for whoever brands sending you.
Yeah. And I don't want anything to do with it. They keep asking me and I keep just ignoring it.
There you go.
And I'll ignore it until the day I die.
Right. No, you do well with spiders. So you said you're also a photographer?
Yeah.
So what kind of photography did you do?
So I used to run a pit bull rescue for 11 years.
We love pit bulls.
And yeah, I have 4, believe it or not. They're also all being so quiet right now.
Nice.
But I have 4 pit bulls, and back in 2013, I opened up a pit bull rescue, and it was open for 11 years, and it was mostly social media to get them the exposure that they needed. And we would get like these crappy cell phone pictures from their fosters, and I'm like, I really need to get better pictures of them. We would take them to like photographers and stuff, but it was always like you have to travel like an hour, and it was just such a pain in the butt. So I got my own camera and I taught myself on YouTube how to do photography. That's how I started that. Yeah.
That's how I started all of our stuff. I mean, anything that has to do with camera. I obviously work in film. Like I'm an actor and I'm on set, and I ask a lot of questions, and I think I annoy people a little bit too. But it's the only way you're going to figure it out, right? But YouTube. I had a boss one time. I was in the private security industry a long time ago, and I had a boss tell me, he was like, as soon as YouTube and Google came out, he goes, those are the best free tutorials you'll ever have.
It's so true. I've learned so much.
Yeah. And
not even just with photography, just with everything. Any question you have, there's a how-to or a info and video on it.
Learner too. It's like, it's so much better if I sit there and I can watch a video and then I could stop and rewind it. But what do you shoot with? What's your favorite camera?
I have a Sony Alpha 1.
Okay. Right on.
Yeah. It's my favorite.
We're shooting this episode right now in our producer's place because he's got the big setup here.
Right.
These aren't my stuff. But he's an artist. He's a big time photographer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's actually out shooting. He's one of the #1 real estate. His name's Carl Horovitz. He's a #1 real estate photographers here, but he does all kinds of landscape. He's attached to some of our stuff. If you look at his work,
I'm sure it's phenomenal.
It's just beautiful. But he's an icon guy.
I used to be a Canon girl, and then I switched to Sony mirrorless, and I'll never go back.
Yeah,
I'll never go back.
I'd like a Sony mirror. I'd like a Sony camera. That'd be
they're amazing. I love it. It's the best camera I've ever owned.
My dream camera right now. I'm really wanting to get like a Cinecam though. You know? And start that. I've got a Black Magic that it's an old hand-me-down thing.
Wow. Yeah.
But I got to tell you too, this is now becoming the new Cinecamp. I don't know if you're familiar with the 28 years later that just came out.
Yeah.
They shot that on an iPhone.
What?
Look it up. Yeah, they rigged.
You know what? I think I did hear about that. I think I did hear about that.
They have a new rig, and it's a studio rig. It's nothing that I can afford because it uses actual cine lenses, But they use the iPhone rig, and it's a pretty cool system. But I guess Apple is now getting ready. They're going to release a Cine camera.
That's
here
crazy.
in the next couple of years. Oh, they're completely jumping into the film game. Like
that's crazy.
Here, yeah. I can't tell you what the production is because I'm under a non-disclosure agreement. But I was in Better Call Saul, and I've Vince Gilligan, and he has a new series. It's a sci-fi series from Apple coming out here next year.
Wow.
I worked on that. And I was in that, and so that's a lot of fun. But it's like the tech guys are all getting into entertainment now.
That's crazy.
Ever since Netflix.
Yeah.
Now everybody, Amazon, Apple, you name it,
everyone
trying to get in on it.
Yeah.
So anyway, well, you know what, Melissa? We're going to kind of wrap up this interview because this was awesome. You told us everything we needed.
It was fun.
Yes. Am I right?
Yeah.
Everything.
You did. Didn't you love this interview?
I did.
Yes,
I did.
you did. This interview was for her. She really likes your content on there.
Thank you, sweetie.
And
if you guys send me your address, I'll send you some stuff.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I would love that because she just anything nature. I mean,
I love nature.
She does. She loves animals.
I love all kinds of.
You want to tell her real quick what you got to do at Zoo Camp?
Oh yeah, I got to pet a rhino.
I'm jealous.
Tell her name, Deborah.
Her name was Deborah.
Deborah?
Yeah.
Deborah the rhino?
Hippos.
I love hippos.
Yeah, and then good.
And then I got to pet an elephant.
I did get to pet an elephant once.
It's a really cool program here with the city of Albuquerque. It's so last year she went to a place called Explora, which is like the science stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This year she got to do Zoo Camp. Next year will be like the botanical gardens and biopark.
Wow.
And then the final year is the aquarium, which she's really.
That's really cool. I want a pet octopus in the worst way.
I'm looking at your other tat right here, man. I love octopus. Also.
It's not done, obviously, but
right.
It'll all connect.
That's fantastic. But no, I love them. That's one of my favorite animals. Any documentary, my octopus teacher, the octopus, anything that comes out octopus, I'm glued.
Did you see my pet or my octopus teacher? Was
my octopus teacher? Yeah.
I was bawling at the end.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
It was fantastic.
And I believe that I did. Now you see how we're camp. There is hunting and fishing. We do that. My family is hunting and fishing, but we eat. We're from West Virginia and Texas. That's
that's fine. Like if you're gonna hunt. I don't like the game hunting, just like hunting for sport hunting. I mean, but like if you're actually gonna eat what you catch, that's absolutely fine. Yeah.
In Texas, we call it a canned hunt because they put up these high fences.
Yeah.
Bring in animals, and then they basically just feed them. And they bring in these millionaires that come in and that just have to sit in this box and smoke their cigars and wait for it to come by. And what's really sad is that when you were talking about they don't take care of, they overfeed these animals and they make them throw crazy amounts of meats and stuff, and it's not natural. And so my family, we're anti that big time.
Yeah, absolutely.
We do not. We don't go for the whole big game hunting crap.
No.
We go out. We'll get our deer limit every year. And, our turkeys, whatnot, and then we freeze it and we eat. And then but any other animal, we tell everybody don't bother.
Don't bother.
Nope, don't bother them.
They're not doing anything to you.
That's right.
They're not harming you. They're more afraid than you are.
That's true.
That's right.
Same goes with spiders. They're more afraid of us than we are of them.
Exactly. And this is what I like is getting out educational awareness of, because there's so many cliches and like they put all this stuff on spiders and all this stuff. It's like, I hate the videos. I mean, it's crazy to see the, not tarantulas. What do they call it? The big ones in Australia.
The huntsman. I have one of those. I do. I have a desert huntsman. I just got her. Her name's Phantom. She's white.
Is that a venomous?
No.
Huntsman
it's not. I mean, yes, it's venomous, but not. It's not going to harm us. No.
What's a,
I do have a couple
I'll show you pictures later.
tarantulas that would make you really sick, though.
Yeah.
Or old world are medically significant to humans.
Okay, that's okay. My final question. Then let's just do this real big one.
Yeah.
What's the biggest tarantula you have? I mean, you don't have to show it to us. I'm just asking. Do you have like one of the Brazilians or something? Like something that's.
I have but I am prepaid for a Goliath bird eater, a blondie. So they can get pretty big. Like the leg span can get up to 13 inches.
Mhm.
But I'm getting one as a baby, so I'll raise it.
How long will
But
those?
the biggest one I have now is probably about, I want to say 8 inches leg span.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Molds. That's a pretty cool process too. I like to watch that.
that's
Like,
awesome.
oh yeah, I seen a spider video where one of the YouTubers tried to make a home for a spider, and they saw the skin like.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show you one thing. 1 second. Give me 1 second.
she's doing something for us. You excited? Here she comes. You're good. You're just.
There was an itch in my. There was an itch. There's still an itch in my.
Look at it.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
This is one of my biggest tarantulas exoskeleton.
Whoa,
That's so big.
that is
Not the gem, obviously.
yeah, not the gem.
Not
That's
the
But
gem.
that's her
that was the
shed.
thorax, right?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if it's coming up clear or not.
it is.
It
We've
is.
got it. We've got it perfectly. Man, that's great. Well, that's a great way to wrap this
Yeah.
interview. Well, Melissa, we want to thank you for coming on Creative Kill. This has been so educational. Thank you for having us. And Charlie, she was so excited to finally meet the person behind these epic videos. I got to tell you, and everybody, I'm going to look at you right now. Follow Melissa and her site.
Follow her.
We're going to tag her.
We're really fun.
I'm gonna edit this and get some video on here so they can see your channel. It's gonna
Awesome.
be great.
She's
So
the best.
she is the best. Thank you so much, Melissa.
Thank you guys so much.
Duke City Toys for new and used toys, games, and collectibles. Star Wars, Marvel, DC, board games, Albuquerque's largest selection of wrestling collectibles, and so much more. When it comes to toys, we don't play. Duke City Toys.